Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? I know, before you start dragging me in the comments down below, I know I've been gone for like a week and a half to 2 weeks, but I have a good excuse. I was back home visiting my family in the Bronx. My cousin, she's pregnant and she's having a baby in September, so I had to go back and home, visit my family, go support her. So big shout out to my cousin. I'm so happy that she'll be having a baby boy in September. But please remember to slash that like button and annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. Also leave me comments down below. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't
Time is everlasting. Time is behind you for thousands of years and in front of you for thousands more.
I liked how this is starting off.
Footsteps in the woods, the ripples in the water, and the whispers in the trees. Our souls will one day lurk over the everlasting legacy of what we left behind for somebody else in the far future to stumble upon in a miraculous...
I've noticed with Upchurch, what I love about Upchurch is how he sits there and is able to sit there and tell a story, and how he kind of eases you into all his tracks and how he lays the foundation of the track. Like it's almost like he's setting the stage. Like I love how he approaches his music. It's just phenomenal and so genius. Let me take that back a little bit.
Time is everlasting. Time is behind you for thousands of years and in front of you for thousands more. We are the marks in the trees, footsteps in the woods, the ripples in the water, and the whispers in the trees. Our souls will one day lurk over the everlasting legacy of what we left behind for somebody else in the far future to stumble upon in a miraculous timing. Here today, done tomorrow. But one thing is for sure, we are a pawn, and one day we'll be ghosts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hip-hop rocking to a ticking exhausting, baptizing Greek water, copperheads at my feet, slithering hissing, but they ain't gonna bite me none. Rattlesnake venom dripping off the bullets in my guns. Loud, got a crooked from nuts, like I'm open my guns. Trickery cause the ghost spinning my buzz. You looking in the country of place, you'll never find with a mean black butters, blackberries on the vine. All I smell is money while the honeysuckles and me.
It's crazy. I have to pause it real quickly because I actually thought that this was about to be a ballad song. Like I actually thought he was about to give me vocals on this track, and to hear how he just came on here and absolutely just snapped is crazy. Like it just blew my mind. Let me take that back.
And one day we'll be ghosts.
He was feeling it right there.
Hip-hop rocking to a ticking exhausting, baptizing Greek water, copperheads at my feet, slithering hissing, but they ain't gonna bite me none. Rattlesnake venom dripping off the bullets in my guns. Loud, got a crooked from nuts, like I'm open my guns. Porch lights flickering cause the ghost spinning my buzz. You looking in the country of place, you'll never find with a mean black butters, blackberries on the vine. All I smell is money while the honeysuckles and me. Cheatham County in my veins, slowly what has made me. That rebel flag junkie, Mr. General Ealy, with the voice of the mud strong, Bobby the Dick.
Come on!
Bone stock, old Camaro, and a minute to be a legend. Give a fuck about the narrow. My shit playing 6 feet in the ground, 100 years in the dirt, still bumping my sound. Why you dancing around the fire? Why you sipping the shine? A tailgating with your buddies, puff, passing the pine. Simply chilling, watching the slow, changing the times. Think about me every time you start that fire. And you will not.
like that. That was dope. I love the infusion of rap and like that country style. Like that was amazing. I like that. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Upchurch with Ghost. I love this track, and the reason why I love this track is because of, and it's crazy how I always sit here and say how I always become surprised every time I do a Upchurch reaction, but it's like he never fails to amaze me on how versatile he is as an artist to be able to sit there and do what he does on a track, especially like this, because when this, by seeing this title, by the song being called Ghost, I actually thought the song was going to be a ballad, and when he first started off and when he was laying the foundation, it was very reflective and almost like a somber type way of him sitting there speaking, and I was like, oh, okay, he's about to give me like just raw vocals and like pure emotion and just like go off with like the vocal ability. But to sit there and see how it did like a whole complete like 360, and that he just went off and just snapped and went bar after bar after bar after bar and just took off with it and just did not take his foot off of the neck of the beat, was just so crazy. And the way he did it was like so beastly and so ghastly and so monstrous. Like, I love that. And the thing that I love the most about it is because I love how Upchurch is able to sit there and showcase his versatility with being able to sit there and infuse like this hip-hop or hip-hop type of vibe where you have like this country meets hip-hop rap style, street style, and infuse it and like blend it together into like this like gumbo, and just like create like this like beautiful massacre of like a masterpiece, like for you to sit there and behold. Like, and it's with everything that he sits there and does, like with just like just the simple nuances of like his flow, his cadence, the musicality, the beat choice, the flow, like just the way he chooses to attack the lyric, like the bars and the lyrics and the punchlines, the way he sits there and just elevates and just sits there and seems like he just like levels up each time, and with each passing verse, like he sits there and be like, okay, I'm gonna snap, but now I'm about to sit there and go harder, I'm gonna snap on it, like I'm like, he sets the tone and sets the bar, but then he's like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and outdo this bar, like outdo this verse. Oh, you thought I sat there and did good, but now I'm about to sit there and show you a beast, and I'm about to feast, and I'm about to outdo this second, like this second verse. Like he just like elevates his game with each passing of like each bar, like with each verse of his tracks, and that's what I love about it. And then to sit there and be able to infuse like this harmonic type of like Nashville, Tennessee type of country type of vibe, like rodeo almost type of sound, but also still give you like this like gritty street vibe to it. Like, yo, I'm just about to sit here and just like kill it. It's just like so amazing and just so genius and so well executed. Like, I really want to know like what goes on inside Upchurch head when he sits there and just sits down and just writes and just sits there and just like lyrically writes and be like, okay, I'm gonna sit here, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, what goes through his thought process and how he assembles his tracks and how he chooses to sit there and be like, okay, I'm gonna use this beat production, or I'm gonna use this bar, or I'm gonna use this verse, or I'm gonna use that verse, or just the imagery, and just sit there and just like the thought process that goes into it. Because with me personally, the way that I would have took this song is that with it being called Ghost, I would have sat there and just changed it like to a whole completely different dynamic of making it sound like a ballad. But the way he sat there and did it, like, yo, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna step outside the box. I'm gonna step outside the norm. I'm gonna give you those vocals, but I'm also gonna sit there and show you who I am and remind you that I can rap and I am a lyrical spitter and I can still sit there and bar you up. Like, that's what I can greatly appreciate about Upchurch, is that he sits there and does that, and he sits there and does it so effortlessly and sits there and does it so well. Like, I love like that whole infusion and that influx that he sits there and sort of like bridges it and marriages it together. Like, I don't think I've ever heard an artist be able to sit there and infuse it quite like that so to speak. Like, yeah, I don't think I've heard an artist that could sit there and marriage like a rap with a hip hop country type of style and do it the way that Upchurch has done it, and do it so beautifully, and execute it so well and so phenomenally. Like, I just think it's just absolutely genius and just priceless. And I think like he's just such an amazing talent, and this is why I love being a part of Creek Squad, and that's why I stand by Upchurch ever since Rolling Stone, because that just showcased like his just individuality, his showcased his talent. It just made me gravitate towards him as an artist, because he shows who he is with each and every song, that he is just that dude, and how he can sit there and execute a song so well and with such precision and such accuracy. Like, he's so amazing and so phenomenal, and I just think he's so dope, and I just can't wait to react to more and more and more of his songs and just see how he grows as an artist. And with that being said, just let me know what you thought of Ghost in the comments below, by Upchurch, by our phenomenal Creeker. He does such a phenomenal job. But with that being said, I'm just going to end the video right there. Let me know what you thought of this amazing song, and I'm definitely going to be bumping this again. So with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a mega con. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon.